Ho! Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, if the evening is indeed good. I am actually in a surprisingly pleasant mood this evening. I just hope that the game doesn't change my mind on that, and don't mind me just shaking my bottle of... Well, I was going to say bottle of business, but that makes it sound like it's pee. No, it's as ever, cold brew tea, but I won't specify the brand unless they fucking pay me! Anyway, does anyone on the planet know I exist this evening? I'm going to take a hazardous guess. Like, literally, this guess will kill me. I'm going to say nobody. I don't think it's going to... I will put no money down that no one will exist on this stream. Not even me! Who we? We, because I'm playing on the Nintendo Ouija flip. The Nintendo Ouija board. Oh, good evening, Lozzie. Your very existence is justification aplenty for me that I can justify to myself the existence of this delicious, tasty banana. So, right. To get folks up to speed. Swoosh transition. So, you joined me in Zack and Wiki on the pause screen, because, as I promised last time, to sort of... to respect the time of the viewers, off-screen I've gone and... Well, I say off-screen, it was like less than 5 minutes ago. I went back and I played approximately the first half of Dragon Scales, which is where we left off last time. And that's because I kept making mistakes and microaggressions and just basically... I thought y'all didn't need to see that yet again. Because, I don't know, I've played the first half of this level so many damp times, so let's just play tennis. Oh, would that not have been the tightest, leetest, poggers most of things if I'd thwapped the whacket at the best of moments? But alas, I did not. Anyway, how's the volume? Does everything sound spagoobly-eye? How am I just consistently terrible at this, by the way? Well, it's not necessarily me being terrible, it's like... How you... No! That's the one thing we don't want to hit! How am I supposed to wangle the timing of this chicken bucket? Oh, come now, you should have given that one to me! Yeah. There we go. It only gave me 100 Hirame Q for that, and I'm salty, salty clap clap. But yes, so far, this is nothing y'all haven't seen as of the previous stream, and I say y'all knowing full well that nobody watched the previous stream except for you, Lozzie, because you're a friend who is supportive of me. And actually, I don't want to relocate the goon yet. We have... Okay, if it sounds a tad loud, I will wongle it downwards accordingly. That's El Gato, which is slide down to 18.9. How about that? Is that any better? You're listening to 18.9 decibels.com, the radio that's radio. Right, this time around, I'm not going to make the same mistake as last time. I'm going to dispose of this child immediately. We ain't finna fuck about and find out. I'm gonna set this boy on his way, and then we will go on a fantastic journey of our own. But first, you roll down there, settle on your swelge. We will need you elsewhere. We will have to send you to ELLESWEYR, the town of Elsewhere. It's somewhere that isn't here. So something that I did just for shits and giggles in my free time is I put together a random name generator that just comes up with, like, theoretical place names for, like, rural English villages. And it has a surprisingly good batting average in terms of coming out with things that sound actually quite plausible. Like, we've had Greater Quighiffle, which sounds a bit Harry Potter, but, you know, it still hits the money on the money. Right. So, to get it right this time, we require an tennis racket, and then we will swote the boy roundwards. Ah, I'm turning it the wrong way, do I? Now, you get one last nasty out of your system, and then I will rotate the man downwards. Okay, now we must Hurrington. We must make like Kit Hurrington and go to places at speed. Which Zack isn't very good at because this is a pointy clicky tie. Now just get onto the... No, not onto that side, you fucking toilet. You fucking... I was gonna say turnip and it came out as toilet. Zack is a toilet, you heard it here first. Right, the important thing is, we've transported the goon totem, and Zack is holding a tennis racket. Frickamore. Oh yes, and Fuckamuth. We can't forget that one. Okay, this time, all of the places are in peace. Okay, we're over here. And from here, it seems fairly straightforward. We use the totem to plug the hole, and then we see where that takes us. What do you mean, 40 that? Wee! Okay, so I'm not going to get the spandangulus of top score, eat a house 12s. Oh no, it's hot in space. Well, what did you want me to do, game? Zack, you fucking turnip again. Zack is a toilet turnip. All I want is to put the boy in the hole. Boy, go in hole. It's like in... There we go. We put the boy... It puts the boy in the hole. Was that really... Really? You're going to penalize me for burning my little handsies? Did you learn nothing from the Spyro days? Well, whatever. I'm going to throw this rock in abandonment, and we get an ice climber? The Speed Rumbler, where it grabs you by the breast and goes floobaloobaloo. Flooby-looby-loob, no less. Anyway, time for more tennis. First try! Fuck all y'all. Fuck the haters. I played tennis correctly. I burned the clothespin anemone. Why did it go that way? And I'm not going to complain that many, but why did it go that way? And this is why we need the second ball. Oh, hello.
Oh, hi!
Lozzie is here to watch me achieve the end of ball. Because Deltarune Part 2 is released at like 1 AM.
So, Deltarune Part 2 is the end of ball?
Yes. Complete the testicles and win a prize!
Hooray!
Bamboleo! Solgolea! I did it. I shaved Christmas.
You... okay. Because you did that when we went bowling with Billy G. That one time you came over to ours.
I remember the time I saved Christmas.
You just, like, I think you rolled a gutter ball or you got a strike or something, and you were just like, I saved Christmas.
Yeah, so either I fucked it up irreparably, or I did it perfectly. There is no in between.
Yeah, basically.
Hello, Indigo. Welcome to the House of Fun.
Now you've come of age.
Welcome to the Lion's Den.
Name something you can eat both hot and cold.
Bread. Hot bread. I don't know why that was considered a correct answer.
There's toast.
Well, toast is toast. Chocolate, you see? Indigo gets it.
Thank you.
I just misread that as pirate vegan. So...
Basically one of my friends.
Yar har fiddle-dee-dee, but only if it's ethically sourced. Which, I had a really stupid thought earlier.
Oh, go on.
Why do pirates like spaghetti and potatoes?
Why do pirates like spaghetti and potatoes?
Yarbohydrates. That's all.
So how's your day going?
Apparently, I've just learned that, according to Indigo at least, the word chocolate comes from an Aztec language for the word for bitter, but sources may dispute. I don't know. It sounds approximately right, isn't? Is that based on like XOCOLATL or something like that? The Aztec, Inca, Maya, like that. What's the best word for that? Like that whole sort of South and Middle America native cultures. Well, to be fair, all of the native cultures of America, like the Americas, are cool, but like the languages of South and Central America are cool. That's what I'm getting at. Anyway, Wiki's being adorable.
Oh, look at the cute little guy. It's the little baby you are. Go on, Zack, let's make friends with him. This can't possibly go wrong.
Apply that face cream. Damn, Zack.
Hey.
Zack's skincare routine made a baby dragon cry. Also, chocolate etymology sounds like a suspicious shop.
Ah yes, because Tess is an expert in suspicious shops.
Suspicious eggs?
What? I just remembered somewhere I need to be.
And Wiki is out of there. Oh no, he just burped the sun at us. This dragon is capable of vomiting the plot of Sonic Forces. And I mean, with the pirates and the cel-shaded art style, well, is it cel-shaded? The somewhat cel-shaded art style, I can see the comparisons. Now, I remember this being like long and convoluted, but also easy. So, I don't know, we're about to have a time with child and parent.
How can it be both and neither at the same time?
It's Schrodinger's Ujima flip.
This is almost as weird as the dream I had last night.
Oh, what? What's this?
It was nothing inappropriate. It was basically like something about Rai taking too long to announce the host city for Eurovision, so the EBU just randomly decided to host it in Kazakhstan.
We love to see it.
Well, I mean, I hope Rai announces the host city at some point, but Kazakhstan in Eurovision when, please?
Hoping for Rimini.
I'm indifferent because I'm nowhere near either of the host city potential options anyway.
Also, since when do dragons eat fire? No. What?
They breathe fire, don't they?
Yeah, but apparently this one eats fire as well. You know, this dragon eats.
Yeah, maybe you should eat.
I could eat. And
Everyone sang.
rock.
Everyone sang and danced and ate, except for Tess. Tess just ate.
Well, I got some money. Got some cash, but I'm feeling kinda sad. I don't remember how that song goes, but it's a banger. Thank you, Bill Wirtz. Also, be kind to your pets, children. And in fact, be kind to all animals, except for humans. Humans don't deserve it. You're not a human!
Who said?
The Great Gwyn. You know, from Happy Feet. Am I making a mockery of the religion of your people? Not intentionally.
Oh boy.
Anyway, I'm going to go for a Tiffany tumble in the Bernie sanding drum. And by that I mean I'm going to go down a thing and then put a thing in a thing.
So descriptive, Tess.
I put a thing into a thing, and it looks like birth control. Ooh, there's a sparkly over here. Sparkles mean I can do things, as you know.
Thank you, Barbie. And Uncle Rupee. And baked potato.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Uncle Rupee! Oh, okay, cursed mental image now. Just an entire music video that's just Barbie Girl, but it's Tingle and just the entire plot of Rosie Rupee Land.
Oh my, that is a vibe, but I'm not sure what kind of vibe.
Now, I vaguely recall there's 2 sets of these panels, and one of them has to look like a sad face and one has to look like a happy face, I think? And I don't know where I'm getting that from.
You know what else I don't get?
Herpes. You're immune.
Well, that, but like the Venga Boys
Yeah.
and the UK at Eurovision. Why?
Yeah, they need to just keep their distance. Okay, that child just phased through the ground.
Okay. But like, why?
Because the UK doesn't get it. And as far as I'm concerned, unless something absolutely insane in the membrane happens, I'm just gonna ignore the UK's existence at Eurovision for this coming year. Like, unless they do something that really, you know, like, just Sue Perkins, my gherkin. I don't want to. I don't want to know. I don't believe in the UK anymore. Like, they might change my mind, but I don't see it happen.
Well, neither do I, really. It's just... I feel like I need to show a bit of interest in the home country. In our home country, rather. Because the host country is Italy, and I do not have the patience to watch San Remo.
And no one would san blame yo.
I mean, I tried watching it once, and it was just going on for, like, hours, and, like...
Yeah.
At least
San,
Albania was complicated enough for me.
Like, San Remo is definitely, like, an institution worthy and deserving of respect. But unless you have a child, what is your damage? Why is the child so grumpy? Like,
Unless you have a child.
like, unless you have a personal investment in the, like, child, why are you...
He won't stop crying. He's just a widow kid, so I think we can cheer him up. We get to rock the baby!
Yay!
Rock the baby, rock the baby. It's like the I'll call him Casper because we're going to rock him.
Casper?
You know, like Rock the Casbah.
Wow, he's pleased as punch.
But don't punch the baby, even if it pleases you to do so.
Like, punches in, like, American juice kind of thing. Not punches in, like, hit. But anyway, yes, unless you have a personal investment in San Remo, it's really not worth your time to watch.
Like, you're not going to get anything out of it that you would, that you wished you could get, like, you could. Have you ever had a dreams?
And chances are that the person that wins San Remo won't even be the person representing Italy at Eurovision in any way. I mean, sometimes it is, but sometimes it isn't.
You know, sometimes you win, sometimes you're bad. That's just how it goes.
Which is probably annoying for Tess, because as soon as San Remo ends, everyone's just like, great, we know the Italian entry, but then it's just like, wait, we don't know if they're actually representing Italy yet, though, because they could always refuse. Like, what year was it that they're...
I think it was in
Yes.
But was it 2017? Or
2016.
2016, yeah.
2016, because everybody was fangasming over Francesca Michelin.
Yeah. Like, that's just when people just, like, assume, oh, well, San Remo's over, and it's definitely just a pure national final. Like, it isn't, though. Like,
But it ain't.
There's more to it than just finaling nationally.
I mean, I remember watching Festivali Kungus with you, and we just sort of made our own meme out of that.
Yeah, because they had the
Bouquet of Shut the Fuck Up.
bouquet of Shut the Fuck Up. Everyone's favourite and most prestigious award ever bestowed by an Albanian. Never mind.
And it was a child as well.
An Albanian child.
Yes.
Imagine that.
Because-
Pine codes for B, L, and D.
Because, like, I can't remember, like, this guy was just singing and singing, and then this child just gave him flowers, and then he stopped.
And I think that was like a separate like award as well. Like that wasn't even part of the performance. It was just, yep, you sure did sing. Now sponsored by Shut the Fuck Up Industries. Here's the bouquet of Shut the Fuck Up.
You know, like when Malta's national final was sponsored by everyone ever.
That's just how they do.
Yay. They're going back to that national final rather than using the X Factor, which, I mean, good, I guess?
I don't know. I guess.
I mean,
yeah, that's like I can see sort of both sides of the tennis court, because like the last time that Malta used the X Factor, it did kind of feel like a foregone conclusion that Destiny was going to win it. Like, not through any fault of her own, obviously, but just like because she is such a queen, she was always going to have something of an advantage in anything that involved a popular vote. But that being said, how is that any different from a national final where she would also have an advantage just from her name? And that's yeah. It's not to say that she was guaranteed to win. It was just, you know, if the same way that Ira Losco had an advantage in 2016. Yeah.
I was then going to say, put her in a national final with Ira Losco and see what happens. And the fact that you were surprised by this.
Okay, there we go. I knew you had to get the large Durgan to spit facts at the hammer, but I didn't know how to get that to happen. So I was just going up and down like the Last Ketchup song.
Huh?
You know, like ha he ha he ha he. I don't know the words.
Neither do I just know the dance.
Something about no baguettes and then a boogie and wiggly feet.
That too, I guess.
Well, nobody's dead, and the baby dragon was like, I made a friend, and the adult dragon is like, oh cool, I guess I should have chilled out a bit, and then I wouldn't have been nominated for the Wise Bucket Challenge, where it's like, there's a bucket of ice, but why?
Oh, I thought you meant the Wise Bucket Challenge, where there's
It's a
just
bucket
this
of wisdom.
bucket- Yes!
Dump the knowledge uponst. Burn the clothespin anemone.
Are you okay?
Not at all. But I did make some frivolous purchases today.
I know about the WarioWare purchase.
Oh yeah, I mentioned
What
it on
other
Discord.
frivolous?
Okay, so first of
What
all,
other frivolous purchase?
I got the Luigi Mario Kart Live thing, so now I have both. I feel bad, but then at the same time, I don't have any other, like, well, I have some, like, regular expenses, but, you know, it, like I could definitely afford to buy it. Just, like, I was talking to my mother about this, like, I was feeling bad, because, like, how dare I spend my own money? Anyway, it's cutscene time. Yeah,
Okay.
You're on quite the streak, Zack. Well, where
Misread
to now?
streak is steak.
What?
I misread streak as steak.
Ah. Old Johnny
You're
will
on
take you
quite-
where you need to go, even if it's beef. I went to TGI Fridays yesterday, and it was surprisingly good. Whoa, it can't be. Oh, we're here
Well,
again.
What was I going to say? I haven't been to TGI Fridays, and I know you went to TGI Fridays because your mother tagged you in it on Facebook.
She is a marketer's dream.
Oh ho ho ho! Freeze, sea rabbits, move, and I'll shoot!
But we're in the air, we have to move, otherwise we'll fall, and that will also constitute moving. And yo, you're already shooting at us! Hey, it's the pregnant goons! Yeah, now they're all pregnant. Oh, they've been busy since our last encounter. Oh, now the prey is pregnant with goons. They stole my
And
map to the
Uda.
spooky house.
And Udan, a 20-foot water slide pegnat.
Ho ho ho! This must be the treasure map. What do you mean it's birth control? Excellent work, Goon. The next treasure will be mine. You can count on it. Oh ho ho ho! Time to show them how toxic we can be. Ta-ta, gentlemen.
Yo, Zack! I already know where we're going next. It's payback time. But first, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Aeroplane had a very going down. Had a very going down.
A very going down.
I wish everyone in the chat a very pleasant going down. Bugs Bunny, tuxedo. Tuxedo? Tuxedo.
Oh yeah, it's nearly Christmas, ain't it?
It's September! But at the same time, I work in marketing. We're preparing a Christmas campaign, so I have zero room to criticize.
Yeah, I mean, a few of my friends are just like, oh, wait until Halloween's been and then celebrate the Christmas. And I'm just sort of like, yeah, like, I have 3 family birthdays in October just before Halloween, so my brain is in birthday mode before it's even in Halloween mode.
Yeah, and my mother's birthday's been a god. Today's my father's birthday, you know.
Happy birthday, Papa Hex!
You see, if I'd been a 12-year-old in ancient Egypt, then I would have done some sort of special stream where it's like the parents and me, and then we have some sort of party, and then here I am playing the pirate game instead, because, my family hate me. This is why I don't have any close friends. Fucking worth it, baby.
What am I, your next door neighbour?
Yes. I'm afraid, if you were looking for a sensible answer, I would have to ask, have you checked your butthole? Skin up, butthole. I have not seen your keys, but since you're asking me, you better check up that butthole. Cause I'm not serious, I don't think it's up inside your big brown business. But it's a funny thing to say to someone who's lost their shit and is visibly stressed. Anyway, the airship. It's not even a world, it's just a boss level. So, I remember it sucking, so let's suck!
Okay. That's a time, I guess.
What, doing the old sucky?
Well,
Like through a straw?
yeah.
Yeah. I don't see how that could
What
possibly
did you
be
think we
misconstrued.
meant?
Yeah. I saw a Tumblr
What did
post
you-
that was like, you know how there's sporks and like there's other things like knorks and like other combination like
Yeah.
yeah. I saw one that suggested the strawk, where it's a fork, but it's also like each tine of the straw, each tine of the fork is a straw, so you could use it to like slurp up noodle broth and whatever.
Right.
I guess it's clever.
Okay.
Why would you not?
No, I'm just having trouble visualizing it in my head.
Like the straw is hollow, and then each of the 4 individual like subcategories are also hollow, so you can like put your lips to one end and be like slurp, and then you slurp it.
Oh, okay.
I forget what this ladder is for, and that's making me worry. So we'll just head inside, and you know what? Should I close this? I'm gonna close it behind me, because it's giving me the option not to. And I feel like it would punish me, but then again, I know we're gonna need to make it escape somehow. Well, I don't trust this because there is just nothing going on there. Now here's a thought. Why is it that Zack is immune to the ringing of the bell?
Is it because he has a very, very close bond with... I'm assuming Wiki is the bell.
Yes.
I'm assuming that because of the close bond, then I don't know. Friendship means immunity. Don't know why this relates to friendship, but Hex Vision results happened a couple of days ago, and people clearly voted Tess's songs for no benefit, just because Tess's songs are cool.
Clear Skin and Polyptoton.
Ah, yeah. That too.
Well, I only had one song in the final, and it banged and slapped, and it came 8th, and you know what? I can live with that. I'd hope for better, but we'll have to make doo-doo while the sun shines.
Well, I mean, I had 2 songs, and I came 21st and 11th, so... And Philly G didn't even qualify with anything.
And I want to say he sent at least one very good song. I just don't remember what it was.
I can't even remember what countries he had. Serbia, Austria, and... Malta.
I struggled to remember the songs that I had, so, you know. Anyway, we're just going to casually carpet bomb a small portion of the ocean because we need to get through a corridor.
Hooray!
And I'm just going to stop that funky business just in case. Now we're going full flying battery, which I swear I'm the only person on the planet who isn't that fond of that level. Am I going to perish? I'm in danger.
Maybe.
Okay, so now this guy's on alert mode. What do I do about that? Because he has a sword, an S word, if you will.
Ooh, like my sword showed my shining swords.
Notices your sword. Oh, well, what's this? Policeman with sword, putting the stab in constabulary.
Uh-huh.
Oh! Well, that did not work as intended, but you know what? I will take it. Also,
Yay!
I don't know if turning the entire engine off of a ship that's already mid-flight is a good idea. Because that's the tricky thing with this game. You never really know what's about to happen if you do anything at any given moment.
Yeah. Well, Spain have announced their singer for Junior Eurovision.
And it's a boy!
Hooray! First time they've sent a boy to Junior Eurovision since 2006.
So it's not exactly new news, but it makes a change in the recency of history.
Yeah.
Zack, just ring your bell.
Ring my bell.
Erase the earth.
Because I remember on Discord, like, I can't remember who it was just like, Spain is sending a boy for the first time ever, and I'm just sort of like, 2003, 2005, 2006. They were men too.
Oh yeah, te traigo flores. Oh.
Yeah, Antonio Jose.
This didn't give me Hiramikyu immediately, so I think I've just doomed us all.
Oh no. And then 2006 was Danny Fernandez.
Daddy Fernandez, Daddy Fernandez.
It was in the boy band with Blast Canto. Yay!
Oh, it did, really?
Yeah. Yeah, they were both in Arun.
Yeah, I know the one.
I don't know either.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be running away at this particular juncture. I just want to use the power. You know, the power of voodoo. Hoodoo? You do. Like, is that dangerous child going to run back down to the engine and turn it back on before I have the opportunity to make hay while the sun shines? Oh, well then. I lived. Surprise, motherfucker, you're dead. Happy Deathmas.
Oh no. Oh no.
Anna. I just summoned money from inside the Kool-Aid.
Inside the house.
Well, we've turned on the shooty bang bangs. You can bang if you want to. That's
You can
all.
leave your friends behind.
Because if your friends
friends
aren't France, and if they're not France, then they ain't no friends of mine.
Well, you know. I don't know.
Okay, so we can't go back that way. That's okay. There are other ways to exit the house. And that child is taking the lift-elevator. That's okay. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So while you're going up to the children's room, I can skirt around. Why is nobody suspicious at this constant usage of the lift-elevator?
It is a very good question. Like, why does Wikipedia automatically assume that the Azerbaijani entry in Junior Eurovision will have Azerbaijani in it? Oh, wait.
Well, legally it kinda has to.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting that Junior Eurovision has the 75% language rule.
Which I think for the junior contest is fair enough, because, like, we don't want to ingrain into the children, like, regional self-loathing from a young age. Question fart? Now what the fresh...
Yeah.
What the fresh am I doing with this?
And I mean, English might not be every child's first language.
Yeah.
Like, some children might not be able to speak it or understand it. I would say... Because, I mean, there are people that like to sort of use this one clip from an interview that they did with the Portuguese girl from 2019, where he was asking her, like, do you have a special family member with you to support you during this? And her response was, I like running because I want to be free. And I'm like, really? Why are you using this as some sort of comedic thing? It's kind of like mean.
It is. And like, hey, you know, so what if she likes running? You know, it's none of y'all's business. Anyway, I by the way, I had a vague memory of like the shutter on this hangar being of critical importance, so I blew it off so they can't possibly trap us in when we inevitably make our frampular escape. Also, frog. Anyway, yes, carry on. Don't be mean to children.
Yeah.
Though that reminds me, there was apparently in sort of the wartime of history, there was a song, I want to say, that was, I believe it was called "Don't Let's Be Beastly to the Germans," which is good advice.
Which wartime is this? Because there have been many wartimes. And what was...
Either the First or the Second World one.
Don't be beastly to the Germans.
Yes, don't let's be beastly to the Germans.
Okay.
Or maybe it was post-war, because it's like, okay, well, xenophobia, we don't want her.
Don't Let's Be Beastly to the Germans is a satirical song composed by Noel Coward.
Oh!
In 1943, during World War II. Although popular when performed live, British Prime Minister Winston Churchill demanded several encores when he first heard it. The humour did not translate well over the wireless and caused some fuss, leading to the BBC to ban the song.
It caused some fuss. I like that description.
Yes. I also like how they included that Winston Churchill demanded several encores. Like, why is this useful information?
Several, no less. Imagine that. Right, what do I do? Ooh, now, because it's been established I can't take goons through doors, and if I... I think frog.
I mean, I don't even know the tune to it, but the refrain is also on the Wikipedia page, and I don't know if I should read it.
Is it racist or offensive, or in any way against Twitch's terms of service?
I don't know. I don't dare risk it.
Because if I don't fully remember, but if memory serves, I thought it was like the general gist of it was sincerely, hey, don't be a dick to Joy Money. Like we don't sympathize with the nasty stuff. Frog.
Don't let's be beastly to the Germans when our victory is ultimately won. It was just those nasty Nazis who persuaded them to fight.
Oh, now I get it. It's offensive because it's like it's one of those like our victory is a foregone conclusion dealios. Oh, so the sentiment is half nice. Anyway, I am pleasantly surprised that I did this in what is essentially one run, that one sort of blunder notwithstanding, because I took a wild lemon guess.
Well, now I'm just going to have a look at songs that the BBC have banned, to be honest.
There are
just
so many, and some of them are silly.
Just out of sheer curiosity. Oh my. With my little stick of Blackpool rock.
I'd hoped I could turn Rose into an item, but it didn't happen.
Oh no. Oh no, that was not the sentence you really should have followed with. Because... yeah.
I'm familiar with the stick of Blackpool rock dealio. Why are we here? Why do I need to re-frighten the girl?
With my little ukulele in my hand. What could be misconstrued about a ukulele?
Oh, the ukulele's not the issue, dear.
I don't know, it doesn't even have a wiki page, so I don't know what to do.
It's a dick joke.
Is there any on here that I would have probably heard of?
I think so, because there are some that are, like, banned for stupid reasons. In a similar way to how C by Giulio Cinquetti was banned because in Italy because they thought it might influence an upcoming vote.
Yeah. Ooh. Boom Bang a Bang was on a blacklist during the Gulf War.
Well, they thought maybe it would remind people of bombs?
I didn't realise Aha had another song besides Take On Me. TBH. ABBA had a song on the blacklist, and I find that funny. Oh, they have 2 songs on there.
Ooh. Is one of them Money, Money, Money?
No, one of them is Waterloo.
Fitting.
And the other one is Under Attack.
Also, I make the sense of that. Anyway, girl, you've been heisted.
we even get onto this conversation?
I don't know, but I think suffering may be afoot.
Oh yeah, it was Don't Let's Be Beastly to the Germans.
Goons, someone took my map! They must still be on the ship! I don't know how to do this part, but we will do our best. You better, or you won't be getting dinner, ever!
Okay, so the door to the outdoors is a locked door. That's okay. We can just go outside. Hey, Johnny, pick me up, would ya?
Johnny, come pick me up, I'm scared. I don't know. I don't know when.
Come pick me up. The other Pokemon trainers are making their Pokemon kiss.
Yes, because clearly I ship Gino and Heather.
Which one and which one?
Well, considering you said Pokemon trainers,
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna assume the Arcanine and the Gyarados, because, I mean, Heather is spoken for and Gino DeCampo is married.
So they're
just
both
said two
spoken
things that
for.
meant-
Yeah.
Yes. I just said two things that meant the same thing, but I don't think Heather is, like
Like
married.
she's not married, but she has friends in places, such as, you know, she's friends with God. She is God.
She's friend. Oh, so she's a religious person now.
Not to my knowledge, but you know.
I was gonna say, her and my sister would get on great.
Or did they? Now, can
I don't know.
Can I just get into the plane and have a fantastic time? I'm hoping yes,
Yes.
but I'm expecting no.
Well, I mean, did we get on the plane to Sweden and have a fantastic time?
We tried.
I meant on the plane,
Oh,
not necessarily in Sweden.
not Despacito.
Well, I mean, Sweden was an experience.
I heisted a plane.
I did it!
Hooray.
I
I saved Christmas.
I may have also saved Easter.
Yay!
Sources pending. Appendages pending. 10 out of 10 tent. I could attend. Loud chair. Don't know if you could hear that.
It's fine.
They took the map! They dared to come here and take it! I'm salty and butthurt. How dare they steal it back when I stole it from them, but nevertheless, ho, ho, ho! Little do they know I made a ho-ho-ho-to copy!
I don't remember why she's laughing. Should I be scared? So it's off to the castle now, eh?
I guess we're supposed to be really old.
It's definitely ancient. And there are rumors about that place on the map. Frightening ghosts hovering about doing ghostly things. Waiting to whisk away any hapless adventurer that stumbles by. Loudy.
Yay.
Yo, not again.
I should commend you on a heist well executed, Sea Rabbits. As a reward for your reckless bravery, I'll let you go this time. The treasure that map leads to is nothing but a piece of junk anyhow. Work yourself up into a sweat. Give it all you got. I don't give a fuck. Oh ho ho ho. Oh ho ho ho.
I don't think it would say the F word in a children's game.
You don't know that. It's Capcom, the people that gave us Ace Attorney and Mega Man.
I thought he was going to say the people that gave us Honey Pop, but damn!
No, but if the people who made Honey Pop did make a point-and-click adventure, I would try it.
I mean, wasn't there meant to be a sequel to Honey Pop at some point?
Yeah, it's out. It exists. I have it on Steam because I intend to Let's Play it, and I will be very uncomfortable when I do.
Oh yeah, because
Like-
you wanted co-commentators for certain episodes. I'm down.
The idea being the whole Let's Play is a double date. But, like,
Yeah.
I want it to be known that, like, I don't agree with the objectification of women, and part of the reason why I want co-commentators is because you're a woman, and Heather is a trans woman, so I feel like it covers the entire spectrum of... Yes, those are the only two types of woman you can be.
What about Joss, though, for the non-binary folk?
Yeah, you see, that's why I was japing about myself and my choice of words, because I chose my words poorly, and I will own that, but not in a way that condones small-mindedness. Essentially...
Then there's Alex.
And then there's Alex, where, like... He has an AD account on Twitter. Like, oh, really, boy? Really, boy?
Then so does Heather, so... We all Gucci. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of it. I've been playing a lot of Stardew Valley recently.
Oh.
Yes,
Goblaki.
Yeah. I am on 4 hearts with one of the eligible bachelors.
Ooh. I never bothered with any of them. I remember these bells.
Fair. I wasn't... I don't know if I was expecting you to at the time, but I can understand why you didn't now, but...
Yeah, just because I didn't really vibe with any of them. That being said, I'm aware that there is a mod that makes them all furries, and that would...
I need to see this now.
This would undecrease my interest in courtship. Anyway, this is another level where like I'd forgotten until just now, but like I remember this level, and like there's this and there's mad science that I remember fairly clearly, and I could swear these were earlier in the game than they are, because I remember playing this level and mad science and enjoying them and having a fantastic time, but also struggling with the lava place and the Operation Heist My Mouth mission, and anyway. So
Oh my days! This is adorable!
anyway, we're making real out of paint times, in case that wasn't obvious at all. There's a tap! I'm gonna steal the tap!
Like in... Was it Ebe that had that thing with the paintings and the stuff?
Yes, correct in the yes. Ebe is a game about paintings, and definitely nothing else, nothing scary or horror related. And I think at some point it would behoove me to go back to that game and like let's play it again, but better, because it was one of my old ones. And
Revisited and revived edition.
yes, Ebe, but it doesn't fucking suck edition. And to be clear, I'm not saying the game sucks, it's I sucked whilst playing the game. Anyway, we have the power of moon. Oh no. Oh, yes, actually. Wait. Okay. Ah.
Lunala. That's the power of the moon.
Thank you for finding the moon, but I wish you hadn't.
Isn't that essentially like Last Canto staging for Eurovision this year?
Perdoname, universo.
Why do people insist that Universo was him coming out to the world as gay?
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't get that either. I mean, if it was intended to be that way, I mean, good for him, but Wikipedia seems to list that he's bi, but
Well, good for him.
Good for him either way, but, like, the fandom just sort of illicitly saying, like, Universo was Blast Canto's coming out song, and I'm just like, was it?
Was it
Was it really? Or was it your coming out song, and you just wanted the singer to relate to you?
Because, like, it is like, yeah, by all means, it's good to find empowerment in music. Certainly, nothing wrong with that. But I think no matter your motive, it's kind of fucked to co-opt a song and insist that your interpretation of it, no matter how uplifting it may be, is the interpretation. Because, like... Oh, hey, it's Mega Man! Like...
Did Let's Plays of that once.
I didn't, though.
I thought you did.
What, Mega Man?
Yeah?
No. I did get a broken tap, though.
Yeah, and my husband's just randomly ringing the doorbell.
He can ring your bell!
That could be taken inappropriately.
Baby.
Your blood, my tra-la-la.
My ding-ding-dong.
La 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 la. Well, at least Finland didn't do a UMK for that guy.
Anyway,
Then again, he's Swedish.
Mr. Angry Toupee is like, toot toot, you're going down. And I'm like, actually, I wanted to go down. Fuck y'all. Have you ever dipped a broom in soup?
No.
Would you like to?
No. Depends on the soup, I guess.
I could swear that the answer to this part of the puzzle is dip the broom in soup. And it's like, hey, what if you didn't?
Loud noises.
Well, I shall poke it with a stick.
Good for you.
I want to access the goop.
Maybe it's a different painting. I know there is a painting that we need to Kusala Goopa Goop with. And I could swear it was that one. And let's not forget the weirdness that is the fact that... Oh, wait, no, I remember now. We need to do this first, because then it makes a splort happen, and we clean up the splort. There we go. God, I am...
Hooray.
Hooray. I sometimes have dumbs. Knock, knock, fuckers. Knock, knock, it's knuckles. I'm making the most obscene gesture with my hand now to try and knock on that door. And, it won't let me in. It won't let me see. It'll be the good girl it's always had to be.
Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. And Tess thinks I can sing.
You just did!
Not very goodly.
You're very goodly, actually. Yeah, I don't know what he's saying, but I'm assuming he's expressing support for his wife.
Well, of that, and my parents brought home a light-up penguin from their holiday, so he was just showing, like, he thought the penguin was cute and adorable, but then again, I am also cute and adorable.
Yes. Yas, girl, own it. I'm gonna paint your eyes shut.
I made a promise to hold you forever by the hand, and that I would never let go. So don't worry, here I'll stand to remind you like the first time. I will always love you more than yesterday, and no matter what, I'll stay. Hey!
That was good. Anyway.
That's only because I'm not good at singing the Spanish version of the chorus.
Voy a quedarme, prometo quererte más que ayer. Voy a besarte muy lento como la primera vez.
Quédate, porque yo voy a quedar. It would be more effective if I actually knew the words, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, I spent 2.5 hours watching that Spanish national final, and I still didn't know the words.
Yeah, but
It did not need to be.
You don't speak as much Spanish as I do. I am shaking the Wii remote. Nothing is happening. I just want to move. I did it.
Hooray. That's true. But at the same time, that selection show did not need to be 2.5 hours.
This is also true.
Because it could have just been like intro thingy. Last performed the 2 songs, voting is open for a bit, there's some entertainment in the background, and then done.
And then you die.
But
well, not you specifically, but you know.
yes, now that Blas Canto has his song for Eurovision, we must now sacrifice 7 cows.
One for every letter in the alphabet.
There's 7 letters in the alphabet?
Yeah. A, B, C through to V, W, X, Y, and Z. A, Blee, the curly one. You know, A, Blee, 3. I like that level.
Yeah. To be fair, they were both okay songs, but Memoria was my favourite of the 2.
Having heard both, the impression that I got was that essentially everything that was appealing about Universo, they split into, like, in half, and half of the appeal went to Memoria, which was like the upbeat Yas Man Queen banger kind of side, and Voy a Quedarme was like the tender, emotional habba-dabba-da-beep-ba-dee-ba-da-peebity-bobo kind of side.
Yeah, and considering, like, I remember seeing a lot of things and hearing a lot about, like, the sentimental reasons as to why he wrote Voy a Quedarme in the first place. I think that's probably why the English version hit me so much more in the feels than it would have done otherwise. There's like, I can never remember, because some sources say it was in memory of his dad and some say it was in memory of his grandma. I think most of them seem to agree it was grandma.
I had heard it was his grandmother. But
yeah, I remember some saying it was his dad, but I think it was just around the same time that both had...
The thing is, like, I like that it's not a generic love song of person falls in love with other person, but at the same time, it's all well and good saying, oh, it's in memory of my grandmother, but then the lyrics, I mean, I will kiss you very tenderly, just like the first time. Like, you kiss your grandmother with that mouth?
Well, on the forehead or the cheek or something.
Yeah, but, like, people are gonna get the wrong idea. And that just sort of brings it back to this general feeling of, oh, it's a lovely puppy poo-poo song. You know, a song that you can toilet train your dogs to.
Okay, if you...
Well, the deer head just screamed.
Well, if you toilet train your dogs, or indeed your children, to Voy a Quedarme, let me know how effective that is.
Voy a poo-poo.
I'm going to poo-poo. Well done. But yeah, the English version just sort of hit me in the feels because I just remember seeing and hearing so much about, like, the sentimental value of Voy a Quedarme, and then when he released the English version, I'm just like... I was in tears when I heard the English version for the first time.
We've got musical meat. Yes, carry on.
Yee! Musical meat. That means the thing with the roundabout poo.
Here's Johnny.
not who I thought you meant, but okay. Okay, if I am gonna get a mod for Stardew Valley, I am definitely getting one that improves the appearance of the children.
Hey! Oh, no.
Because they kind of just look dead and lifeless. And this is where I'm expecting Tess to just be like, just like in real life.
Well, I'd forgotten that this level requires you to actually turn up the pump up the jam, so we're gonna have to pump up the jam.
Pump up the jam, pump it up, but I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Why your peas are pumping? Well, I'm gonna shut myself in. Da 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 da.
I was gonna say, don't you do that anyway?
I mean, yes. I don't know
like,
why shutting myself in here caused the phone to ring, but sure.
Fair enough. I mean, whenever I come over to visit you and we've finished recording a video, you're just like, right, now fuck away while I edit. Well, you don't say fuck away, but like, you tell me to leave you in peace while you're editing.
Okay, so there were three noises, and one of them I don't remember. Wait, is it? Oh, wait, there's a Okay, I just need to solve the mystery because I think it came through on the microphone, but we had to play a sweet tune using the power of Ghost.
Uh-huh.
I did it. I
Yay.
riced Krispies. Meanwhile, in the basement.
The Nilpois squad are plotting their revenge. Well, I mean, can you not imagine, like...
Yendrick Lamar. Like Kendrick Lamar, but with a ukulele.
Can you not just imagine, like, James Newman, Blas Canto, Gendrick, and Zhengu? Like, all just in a basement, plotting their revenge on Monoskin and Barbara. I don't know why. Why does this tickle me so?
Oh, Wyrm? Because Wyrm is here.
Yes. Yes.
I saw a really pretty moth while I was in town.
Oh, hooray!
I say pretty. It was moth shaped, but you know. You ever have one of those days when your moth is like, fuck off, I'm a leaf.
Fair enough. But like, have you been to Shrewsbury since?
No. Yes? What's the question?
The question is, what is the question? And the question was, have you been to Shrewsbury since we were last went?
I think so. I got a
yes,
key
you
that
have.
didn't exist.
Oh wait, yeah you did, because that was where you met the man with the symmetrical butt.
Oh yeah, and he did have a symmetrical butt. Ah, the phone is ringing, so I must pump up the jam a second time.
Now what am I thinking of?
A phone?
It's a Eurovision song involving a phone.
Telemovage?
A lot older than that.
Right, so first of all...
Ooh, telephone.
I did
No.
it. I saved Christmas again. I keep saving
Yay.
Christmas.
They should make a movie about that or something. But yeah.
A very girl boss Christmas.
Telephone. Germany's entry in 1957 and technically the first appearance of the Spanish language.
Oh my
As
god,
it
it's an
included
imposter.
phrases and...
Yes. In the
Yeah.
same way that Serbia Montenegro 2006, 5, 6 in the junior contest was technically the first appearance of Japanese.
Yeah.
I thought we had to lock that door in order to open it.
I also like how they had to specify that there's lines in sign language in the Latvian entry from 2005.
Thing is, though, you can't have a line in sign language in that way. Like, yes, it can be performed with sign language, but, like, it's not an audible component of the song. Like, I remember that at one point, someone on Wikipedia tried to change it so that it said that Switzerland 2014 was performed in English and whistling. And then someone was like, whistling is not a language. And, like, it's kind of the same thing. And that's not to devalue sign language by any means. It's just... it's not the same. Like, you know, you could perform the entire song with your hands completely still, and no aspect of the song is any different for it. It's not as if you're not saying any of the words, or you're translating the song differently.
Ooh. Apparently, Serbia 2015 had some sign language in it too.
And I maintain. Now, which side of
didn't
the
even know.
house do I need to drill a hole in the floor in? Possibly both? I'm gonna drill a hole in the floor. And we may have to solve another mystery that involves the telephone. But first, a hole in the floor. I don't know why. Home improvements, biatches. Makes a hole in your floor.
I love how they count lines in Armenian as like the Armenian language's debut, but they don't like count like the actual time that there was actually a song fully in Armenian at actual Eurovision.
Well, if
I can't even remember when that was.
If its first appearance as a language was in a single line, well, what can you do? Zack, why did you give me a meaningful glance at that hole? Oh no, the phone is ringing once again. I must once again do a... what? And again, it's forgotten where the pointer is.
Okay. I am with you now. I am of the understanding.
So, bear with me for a hot second while I listen to the phone. Well, first
I heard my phone go.
I must answer the phone first. Dear window chandelier. Skull.
Okay.
Oh, we said okay at the same time. Okay, so... Dear window chandelier. Skull candelabra.
And my phone went off, and it was just my mother sending me pictures of the cats.
I'm so glad you didn't say nudes.
Why would I receive those from my family?
I don't know. You live in a very strange part of the country.
So do you!
Aye, touche.
You're originally from a strange part of the country, but then again, so is Philly G.
Also true. Anyway, bye-bye, imposter. You fucking dipshit standing over a hole. I did it. I defeated the Hoogus.
The Hoogus Poogus.
Pudding and Pogus. Amogus! Now, can I go through the man in the mirror?
I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Don't let's be beastly to the Germans.
Don't let's be beastly to the Germans. Good advice. Don't do it. Don't be beastly to anyone, actually.
No.
Ooh, we got his pelvis.
Lovely.
Entsetzen Kompass.
Okay, Tessie 2.
Yes, lousy sausage poo-poo.
Okay, so we both started watching Eurovision at around the same time in 2007, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And the Barbara Dex Award has been awarded many times since then, yes?
Yeah.
I'm going to list off the Barbara Dex Award winners from when we both started watching Eurovision to the present day, and I would like you to tell me whether you think that was justifiably deserved or whether you think somebody else should have gotten it.
Okay. Hit me, Fergie.
All the time I turn around... Okay. 2007 was Verka Serduchka.
That's exactly what I would have said. Although, I could understand a case being made for Frederick Ndotzi. Because of the whole... Was it him or was it Heiko from Armenia? One of them had the bleeding shirt, and I could understand people being like, about that. But yeah, I would have said...
Okay.
I would have said Verka Serduchka.
Fair. Surprised you didn't say Scooch.
They're also in contention.
Fair. 2008, Gisela from Andorra.
Yeah, I can see that. It was the headdress.
Yeah, that was weird. I remember my dad saying she looked like a bumblebee. 2009, the guy from Hungary. I can never pronounce Hungarian.
Fucking...
Zoli Adok?
Zoli Adok, that's him. Reasonable. I think you could also make a case for the Czech Republic, but then people might be like, oh no, you can't say that, that's somewhat offensive. But like, is he really indicative of the Romany, like, thing, or is he just making hoots and hollers about it? And then there's Belgium, for that matter. I mean, come on. Or
2010.
Or Dieter von D's turning up wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Stupid, sexy Germany. 2010, Milan Stankovic?
Stankovic? Yeah, he has changed a lot since then. But
I know.
I can see it because the bowl haircut. I will think about it, but first I need to do a rhythm minigame, so bear with, and then I will return to your thinking thoughts in a moment.
That's fine, I'll remember where we got up to.
Okay, that slapped. I think that was from Mega Man. All I know, I just know it as the take a dump on the toilet song. Hey, ding ding! I died to see what she said. The treasure chest. Ding! There's nothing in here again. Pine cones. Oh look, gentlemen, a roundish box. Mr. Puffus pretended there was such thing as a roundish box, and he gave it to Oldman Ritmer. These better be replacement pine cones, grumbled Oldman Ritmer. It was hell for Hairbrush.
Diggy dig! Wow, this is a real worse. I'm blue now. That's my attack. Anyway, yes, where to go up to? 2010. I think you could also make a case for Slovakia, possibly. Oh, it's a bat. Well, now it's an umbrella. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? You could also say the Netherlands, but like, not Shineka herself, but the backing dancers? Arguably.
2011, Georgia.
That seems a little harsh. I granted, I can't think of anyone else, but nevertheless, it seems a bit harsh. I do not trust this at all, no sir, no bean.
2012, Albania.
Onion bargee head, yeah, I can see that. I'm not saying, yes, that is what her costume is meant to be, I'm saying I can understand it being seen as that.
2013, Serbia.
I got the concept of 1941, and yeah, I agree with that one, because they look like fucking cupcakes.
Fair.
Which is probably the point, but still.
Yeah, although their outfits for the national final were just sort of like angel, devil, girl.
Yeah, which made more sense for the song.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to combine wind and triangles and a mushroom to make the power of not be seen, and jellyfish, bird, and this thing to make the power of not as much size. Oh, and we need to... I vaguely remember. We found the toilet!
Oh no. 2014, Lithuania.
Is that 2014 Lithuania? Yep. Completely agree. I totally understand.
2015, the Netherlands.
I think more so their fucking rehearsal clothes, but generally speaking, yeah.
2016, Croatia.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, that was your winner that year, but the outfit I just did not quite get.
Reasonable.
2017, Montenegro.
Yeah. For a moment I was thinking, what did Vanya do? But no, that was definitely not Vanya.
No, that was 2018. And in 2018, the Barbara Dex Award went to North Macedonia. Like, I don't know if it was a specific outfit, but just North Macedonia in 2018.
Yeah, that hits about correctly. We got a bottle of perp drank! Now, where did the bat go?
To bed.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. 2019, Portugal.
19, did you say?
2019.
Yeah.
And of course we will never know 2020 and 2021, Norway.
I guess? I mean, it doesn't have to be.
No, I mean, I feel like the same way about Norway, the same way you would about, like, giving it to the Czech Republic in 2009.
Well, also, I wasn't the UK, like, stupidly high up in contention for the Barbara Dex Award for literally no reason?
Or
What the fuck? Anyway, we've got bat juice.
yeah, the Barbara Dex Award. Second this year was Romania.
Odd.
Third was Croatia.
I'm going to assume that this counts as jellyfish because everything else there is a mammal, so, and bats are mammals, so, yellow water. Yellow water.
Is that not just pee?
We had the same idea.
Like, none of the top 5 for the Barbara Dex Award this year really kind of deserve to be there, really?
No. And
It's like, Israel, like, what the heck?
And like, I totally get that the motion to discontinue the thing in the first place, because like,
No, it's actually, it's, fucking the, most iconic outfit, actually.
like no, that the whole thing is kind of a bit bullyish, actually. Anyway, so we have the ability to potion McShrinkatons. Can I claim the bottle caps? No, I cannot. Okay, well, one thing that I've not checked over yonder is the rumpety pumpety, so let's rumpety pump pussy. Hi.
Tess, are you okay there?
Nope, I'm never okay. So why did we need a vat of pee?
I have crippling depression.
Oh,
Well, let's make some shrink potion and see where it gets us. So we need 2 notches of everything except for triangle juice.
Alright.
So that's 1 measure of perp drink, and then 2 measures of everything else. Except for the snake food.
it's turning an interesting color. I'm doing science. Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Science, yeah.
I'm intrigued
Why?
to see who came in the top 5 in any of the other years of the Barbara Dex Award.
Ah.
Okay. In 2019, second was Cyprus.
And which year was this?
2019.
Okay, in hindsight, yeah, that makes sense. Like, you know, there was that... Someone on Twitter said that she looked like a malfunctioning sex robot, and you know what? I see that.
Yeah. Belarus was third.
I guess?
And then Belgium and North Macedonia complete the top 5. Belgium I don't get. He was just kind of dressed casually.
Maybe they criticized him for not making enough of an effort.
You know, you mentioned Vanya.
Vanya
from 2018.
Radovadovic, who turned up dressed like a bottle of Absolute vodka.
Yeah. He was 4th in the Barbara Dex Award for 2018.
I mean, I get it. That doesn't necessarily mean I agree.
Second that year was Australia.
$28.18?
Yeah, Jessica Malfoy or Jessica Malfoy.
I see it.
Belgium was 3rd, and then Netta was like 5th.
But let's be real, they only voted her there because of like body shaming.
Fair.
Now, am I gonna
Fact.
die if I fist fight a snake?
What?
Oh, okay. I mean, I figured, but still.
Portugal wasn't on the list for the Barbara Dex Award for 2017. Oh wait, he didn't go in his national final outfit. Seriously, Salvador Sobral, when he performed Amar Peluche Deutsch at the national final, he looked like a bag of potatoes.
I vaguely remember him looking kind of dumb with his finger and his thumb. Okay, hang on.
In
What?
the shape of an elf.
Why good? I shrank and then came back up to full size, and nothing was any different.
Anyway, in 2017, the other worst-dressed candidates were Latvia, Czech Republic, Switzerland, and Albania?
Also, I think maybe if I drop the beaker down the hole. No, it won't let me do that. In fact, I can't interact with this hole at all.
Why would you want to?
Just in case. And what was the point of cutting down this tree?
Okay, how the fuck do you put Polygenova in 4th for the Barbara Dex Award? I mean, come on.
2016, I can understand.
Yeah.
Because, like, as I said,
I mean,
she was sort of dressed as the Smosh logo, kind of.
I mean, Germany, I can kind of see. Switzerland, I don't even remember her outfit, to be honest. And then there's Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Weren't they kind of dressed a little bit like you know those emergency outfits, you know, like the emergency blankets?
I think so. I don't know exactly, but please come back to the contest, Bosnia. We miss you.
We miss you,
As
but
well
we
as
also
others.
recognise that you're very poor. Like you are terrifically impoverished. So like, you know, fix that, but also come back when you have fixed that, because we do love and miss you. It's like Bosnia's whole jam was sending Balkan ballads that absolutely fucked in a good way. And we missed them. Je t'aime, je t'aime, je t'aime. You gave me a rendezvous.
What?
France 2007.
Oh yeah. Eurovision is a time. It helps you make friends. That's how I met Tess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I discovered Tess's videos through Valentina posting one of them on Facebook, and then I watched all of his reviews for that year, and then it was coming time for the Russian entry to be announced, and I was just like, hey, this is the Russian entry, and I also think you're really cool.
And I was like, thank you, I need to go to college. And then I did. And then I came home and the song existed.
Yeah, it did exist. So, like, in a way, San Marino 2014 has a special place in my heart, but then again, so does Russia 2014. Because if it went for that... Hey.
What do?
In a canoe.
Having a poo on the loo.
Wearing shoes.
Dibbledy-doo.
Did I mention I have a trial shift next Thursday?
You did! You have a story.
Yes! That Japanese restaurant where I went for dinner with my friends last week, they're looking for waitresses, and I applied to be a waitress, and they were just like, hey, we do trial shifts rather than interviews, so can we book you in for a trial shift, and then we will see how you get on, and if we like you, then you can do the waitressing at our Japanese restaurant. It is a good time. End of story.
Anyway,
Go back to your regularly scheduled tests.
I don't remember the solution.
I'm trying to solve the mystery, but it won't be doing. The only thing I could think to do... Okay, there are two things I can think to do. One is to scoop water from up here. And it won't let me do that. Okay, well, that removes that as a possibility. Can I put beaker in... Huh. That would just pour it down the drain, though. Just regular water. We could just get nice and clean.
I'm slowly falling off my chest.
Okay. The other idea I'd had is to make the shrink potion again, but this time put the beaker somewhere else.
No duh.
But like I mean this time like leave it somewhere other than in the room where we take the shower.
No. I mean, like... Sorry, I'm just on Facebook, just sort of looking at people's responses to Spain's singer for Junior Eurovision, and they're just like, great, that means he'll either keep their top 4 record, or it'll place 5th or worse. That's how contests and numbers work. Well done.
Yeah, those are kind of the only available options. Like, either he'll place 1st or 2nd or 3rd or 4th or all the way down to last. Like, yeah, no shit, honey.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, you tried.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling.
A good feeling.
Why does this beaker keep flying away?
Zack, what the fuck? I told you to drop the beaker over here. What part of that meant climb a ladder? Now this doesn't feel like the solution, but I'm gonna try anyway.
How about I do anyway?
Okay, so we get to live life from the perspective of a small. Now, was there anything in here that I just somehow missed the first time? Because you would have thought there'd be a good reason that we can, we could get through the bars and into this room. Obviously, we can't actually open the chest because we need Wiki, and Wiki can't get in here yet. But then there's nothing else in here that we can do with our power of size not have. So you would have thought it would be part of the solution, but it ain't. So, how's about I just go back? Because, like, we can't go through this corridor because I'm fairly sure that haunted Iron Maiden will just eat us up to death, so we can't get that key.
Eat us up to death.
Yes, and in fact, we're going to need to be small to retrieve the key in the first place. So maybe I'm jumping the gun by doing this potion right now at all. Because we'll need to... Like, what we need to do is get the snake so that we can extract its essence and use it to make a potion. And we need to use that potion to get past the Iron Maiden. And then we can't take the key back down that corridor because the Iron Maiden will see the key floating past and know that there's someone invisible up to something tomfuckerous. So we would need to drop it down the pipe, and then that pipe sort of drops out in that room where the treasure chest is. And so we'd need to be small to retrieve that. But none of this addresses the question, how the fuck do we get Snack? Can I put the snack in a bottle?
I don't know. Maybe. I hope so.
I'm guessing probably not. But we could try. Oh, nope, the beaker just disappeared.
Nope.
Nope,
Okay.
said the Pope, and he got vored by a snake.
The sun is a deadly laser.
Not anymore. There's a blanket.
Why am I looking at Pokemon plushies on
I
online?
thought you were gonna say porn.
Who do you think I am, Alex?
Alex?
Please, I am much too innocent for such shenanigans.
Girl, same.
Oh, trust me, if Alex was here right now, he would probably just say table and then... Yeah, we don't need to know any more about the table.
Zack, why? But like,
Tess, or...
okay. I didn't know how, like, I don't know if you're okay with people even bringing that up these days, because like, I know it's sort of a memory of painful qualities, and so I kind of want people to be respectful about it, but obviously...
Yeah. Yeah, it's... Yeah. But I can sort of just look back at moments where Alex was just like, table! And just laugh.
Hey!
Well,
It's
that's good
fine.
at least. Anyway, I think I tomfuckered the entire shenanigans. So I'm gonna try this again and see if I can use the bat to bat. Because there's this bone. Well, it's not a... There's this thing, and we can't quite reach it, but we do have an umbrella that has a hooked handle. So maybe we can... Zack Efron, you... I did not press the 1 button. No, I have not. I didn't press the 1 button.
Hooray.
And so I can't even use the umbrella? I restarted this for nothing. This is Zonus.
I just had a sudden realization. Both times you've done Pokemon on this channel,
Yeah.
you've picked the water starter.
I'm the water starter. Twisted water starter.
You get what I mean though, because when you did your Ruby, Lazy, Nuzlocke, you picked Mudkip, and when you did Sword, you picked Subble. So does that mean when you next do Pokemon on your channel, you're gonna pick whatever water type starter is?
Not
Keep up
necessarily.
tradition. Yeah, considering my first game was Sword and Shield, I just did not know what to expect with the starters, really. All I know is that Primarina Best Final Starter Evolution. Fight me.
I mean, I say that, but at the same time, Incineroar Furry Bait had to be said.
But Decidueye just looks badass. Like, the Alola starters' final evolutions just slay. And I hope to achieve that level of slayage with my Azonto starters.
And based on your ideas, I think you will.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Alola starters, I think, to an extent, look... I think they look nicer than they function, somewhat. But yeah, generally speaking, I do prefer when their final evolution is dual type.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Anyway, what else am I? What do I exist on? What was I about to say? I was going to say something. I don't know what it is.
Neither do I. And I feel like I just broke your track.
No, not at all. It was to do with Pokemon. Maybe it was how, like, I've technically played with all 3 Alola starters, even though I've only played 2 of the games, because when I had when I got Ultra Moon, the save file that was on there. Wait, no, there wasn't a. Yeah, the save file that was already on there that had a Litten as their starter. So I took that and I bred a Litten of my own and traded it back to myself, and then picked Poplio as the starter. So that way I was able to play with both of them. And obviously I picked Rowlet when I played Sun because Rowlet was always going to be my first choice. See, what does cutting that tree down do?
Yeah, and then in like Sword, you got a Poplio because you chose Stubble as your star. Because like when you do the, I want to say Mudkip. No, not Mudkip. Diglett mission on Isle of Armor. Like one of the Pokemon that the guy gives you is
Hang on,
like
can I just
Alolas.
Can I just gripe for a second at like all I had to do was click on the fucking snake. I am peeved. Anyway, carry on.
But yeah, they give you the Alola starter that is the same type as the starter you initially picked. So that's how I ended up with Rowlet, and Tess ended up with Poplio. But we did some egg stuff when I was over at his.
And we each do
and
like one
now-
last round of egg stuff, just to seal the deal on that.
Because I think I still need like a score. I can't remember what we still need on that.
I think I just need. Yeah, I just need your 2 Rowlets, and then you. Yeah, and you need my Igloos. You need my ones, I need your ones. Let's call the whole thing off. But yeah, next time you're here, we will do that. We will eat nuggets and check PayPal.
And also have a rematch battle because somebody's bitter.
Is it me?
Probably.
Did
I don't
somebody
know how
once tell me the world was macaroni?
I thought you was going to go into the Friends theme song, but then you ended up going into like a sort of badly remixed version of the Shrek. I was then going to say the Shrek theme.
Nobody once told me life was gonna be this way. Clap, 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 clap. In the shape of an L on his outhouse. Is someone deflating your balloon? Girl, you could deflate my balloon any day of the week. Except Catil's Day.
I just realised a thing.
Or did I? What was it?
The Alola Pokemon will always have their hidden ability.
From the Isle of
That
Armor.
when
Yeah.
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 I only just realised it, okay?
I'd forgotten that I'd noticed, but now I'm aware. It's like, if Tristan were to meditate, he would become a werewolf. Like a A-W-A-R-E. Like he has knowledge and wisdom and style and grace, but he's not a lady.
He's Mr. United States.
Whoa, 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 he's a man queen.
Not where I thought he was gonna go with that, but okay.
What did you think?
I don't know.
Puerto Rico?
I'm just... Not a Chico!
I think you'll be a friend to a friend of mine from work. You know the one who appears in the chat sometimes. I think you and him would get along adequately.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, for one, you're both intimately acquainted with the works of Bill Wirtz. Now, what happens if I pull the dingus? Oh, it just made a bird happen.
I'd be intrigued to know which starter you picked if you played Legends Arceus.
Yeah, because I never actually answered your question last time you asked. Because
No, you didn't.
Oh no, I certainly intended to.
That's okay.
So yeah, it's Cyndaquil, Rowlet, and the other one, isn't it?
Oshawott.
Oshawott. And not to fall back into old habits, but I'm kind of feeling Oshawott. Because, like...
Really?
Like, I'm honestly not crazy about Typhlosion. And Decidueye honestly underwhelmed me. Whereas, you know, Oshawott was my second choice, so I had it in Pokemon White. Whereas I chose Snivy in Pokemon Black, obviously, because Black was the first version that I played. And... And Tepig, I think I probably had it in either Black 2 or White 2, I don't remember. Anyway, 1 part snake juice. 1 part bug juice while we're here.
And it was partly because of your profile picture on a thing that I thought the shiny colour of Snivy was orange.
I mean, it's a reasonable misapprehension to invoke. But yeah, no, that's actually a regional form of the Snivy line from my region.
Oh!
And I don't think it, like... I'm fairly sure it is still just pure grass type. I think the only regional difference is just probably stats and ability. But like, it's still pure grass. Although I do agree with the fan games that turned Serperior into Grass Dragon, because dual type starters, hell yes'em.
Yes, plus.
I have the power of don't see me.
I literally remember somebody on YouTube suggesting, like, if you're going to make one of the starters, like, their type plus dragon, then do it to all 3 of them.
Because then that way
would
they
be good.
all have an advantage and a disadvantage on each other at the same time.
Yeah. But at the same time, it also, like, it sounds really clever, but at the same time it sounds really dumb.
Yeah. Because, like, there's no variety, but at the same time, like, Dragon is super effective on Dragon, but also, I want to say Grass and Water and Fire are all ineffective against Dragon. So it would make for an interesting sort of web, where, like, if you wanted starters that start out with an advantage or disadvantage against each other, but then lose that over time, that would actually be quite clever.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're just going to leave that pipe there, because if we carry anything past this Iron Maiden of Death, then we will die. And it will be fun for none of the family.
Anywho, I think we were saying on Telegram, like, a couple of days ago, like, you were struggling to think of where your, like, because I was sort of thinking, like, if your region was sort of based on, like, a real-world place, like, where would it be? And the only thing I could think of with the description you gave me was sort of like...
Either Russia or
I don't
China.
know, Russia. Like, sort of like Russia without, like, all of their borders and stuff.
I think you could also make the case for China as well, but yeah, that was the conclusion we'd reached, because, like, when I had originally come up with it, I didn't have any particular real-world location in mind. And so, like, obviously anything that we did, we would have to retroactively apply to it. And Russia is the only place that seems to have that kind of topographical diversity. Because, as I said, my region has, like, sort of marshland forests. It has a desert. It has, like, a significant amount of, like, water areas. It has a variety of technology. It has the fucking Hydrodome. It has a peninsula. There's basically a lot of business. Anyway, I've solved science. I just need to be small, retrieve a key, take a subsequent bath, and then use the key. Take the key and leave the tower before I change my mind, said Mom.
And then there's just
Maud.
me that that's just trying to work out a Pokemon region based on an entire continent.
But
Because I mean, a lot of
credit where it's due for recognizing that Africa is more than just a single country and a single identity.
yeah, because I mean, I've seen like African-inspired Pokemon fan regions before, but they all seem to either do the stereotypical like everything's a mud hut, or they just go the whole ancient Egypt route.
I mean, if nothing else, Wakanda is right there. Obviously not as a real-world country, but as, like, a sign of, hey, you know, you could do something really cool that acknowledges African culture in such a way that isn't disrespectful or reductive. And I would say, based on what I've seen, you're making the effort, where most people aren't. Where most people are showing just how white American they are, you're doing the world a service by not being a horrible person. Well, these people aren't being horrible either, they're just not being as thoughtful as perhaps they ought to be.
Yeah. I mean, I do have help in helping me. I do have help in helping me. I do have help in that, I am also talking to my sister about, like, because she's actually been to the continent, so...
Oh, we've got the angst hourglass. Sand flows through it and you feel,
You turn into Shadow the Hedgehog.
Put your middle fingers up, take a shot, throw it up and don't stop.
I living that life on the hedgehog.
On the dark side. Like the 27 Club had shot for, and don't stop.
Throw the 27 club up.
I'm losing the plot, okay? I am very tired.
Bold of you to assume that we had a plot. Anyway, the business I'm feeling now is, I believe, there are a sum total of 3 more levels in the main game. I don't remember what happens thereafter, mind you, but basically I'm thinking about wrapping the stream up forthwith, because we have...
Because we have burp.
Yeah. Because in Barbarossa's castle, we still have the Bell Tower of Requiem to do. And then there's the boss, and I think that's it. Unless there's a 5th... No, we have to do the Bell Tower of Requiem, then we've got the boss. And then that's it for Barbarossa's castle, and then we're in the end game, and that's 1 more level. So I think this is a good time to call it.
Hang on. Barbarossa's castle. I think there's 2 more levels. There's the pirate ship, and then there's the treasure island.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. There's the fucking... the Kraken. Okay, well, we'll get to that when we get to that. But yeah, there's... Okay, so there's Bell Tower of Requiem, there's whatever the hell the boss is, there's the thing that happens in the sea, and then there's the treasure island, yeah?
Yeah.
So I think this would be a good place to call it.
Okay. I've been Europe's Galloway.
I've been ready to be Tessellating Hexagons, and I'm sort of turning into Sci-Fi Greg.
All right.
Sci-Fi Greg.
You know the one from Teen Girl Squad, Cheerleader, So-and-so, What's-Her-Face, and the Ugly One!
Ugly One.
Yeah, this girl gets it.
Yeah.
Anyway, this was a fruitful stream. I feel significantly less frustrated than I did last time because of the business that happened with Dragon Scales. It's almost time for Dragon Scales. Something, Bob the Cat from Animal Crossing doing a little dance. When it reaches under the tunnel, doing a little move. Da-da-da, in the flimpin'.
Spinning to the sound, life's a whirlpool, a merry-go-round. Da-da-dun, spinning going fast, life's a topspin crazy swaying past. Dude.
Da-da-do-da-la, absa-zi-ga-da-la, chov-tal-balus, cha-cha-ilu-le-la-rus, inzo-zari-do-ri-do, something metatarsal, something zin-za-zun.
It's turning into Wiki whilst quoting Maltese. From memory, no less.
Yeah.
Anyway, this was a Strimstram.
Yeah. It was a time.
Fun was had. Good night, everybody.
Woohoo.
Goodbye, Dr. Nick? Question mark?
What?
Relatable.